Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play KOTOR 1 Modded Edition. So, if you enjoy this video and my other videos, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I really appreciate it a lot. And you can comment on my videos and ask questions, of course. And without further ado, let's continue where we last left off. Okay, so we found where the star map was. Last episode we were at the enclave of the Sand People. And the star map is here. I need to deal with the Great Dragon and find the Great Dragon Pearl. So let's do this. I got Mandalorian Blaster, my own heavy pistol, some very nice blaster, and I'm about to get another one, I think, from Calo Nord. Okay, let's see.
I'm tired of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
Greetings to you, human. I believe I saw you in Anchorhead. I thought I would see you on the dunes. You look like a hunter. Perhaps you're interested in the ways of the hunt. Will you help me? Special beast. Great dragon. Largest on Tatooine desert predators. Honor creature. If it's such an honor, why do you want help? A valid question. This is a very critical fight. Bull dragons are rare to see. Rarer still is the apparent size of this one. It is larger than the one my father felled a decade ago. It's too far from Tatooine. Okay. I'll help. Give me more information about how. We must bait the great beast out of hiding and ambush him swiftly. There is no room to engage him in the open field. Place mines around the mouth of the cave. For the beast side almost exclusively Banthas and foolish hunter. You place mines, that doesn't seem sporting. That is true, and I regret it. I tracked this beast for many days and hope to face him fairly, but there are other concerns that concerns my honor. Blaster don't do the job. Okay, I need to lure the Banthas. If it were as simple as that, you would have done it yourself. One added threat, the Sand People. I guarded the Bantha sacred and will protect them. Weakened tribe. They posed no real threat to me before. Actually, they did. They did. Yet more Sand People. I've dealt with their kind before. The tribe have been harassing Zerka. This group used to deep desert appear to be much more dangerous. Okay, so accept the tough fight. Why am I doing most of the legwork? Wanakumbes? Okay. Look, I have your fodder. I'll see what I can do. Okay, let's go get the Banthas with the fodder. Okay, so let's buff ourselves before. Improve energy shield, night speed, and night valor. Look at this improved stats. Okay. These Bantha specs apparently approach, obviously attracted to the smell of the fodder. The whole herd falls in step. And of course. Shut up, okay.
Now that must
Let's try sniper shot. Let's deal with him. And Bastila is dead, of course. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I fought tougher some people before. Okay, let's heal. 31. 31. 31. And 31. Okay. I need more light side points. Let's lead the Banthas away. Okay, let's do this.
Achuta. Unga kun bistul. Achuta. Unga kun bistul.
Good job. Come talk to me. Let's talk to Comad.
Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungsha nununya. Dong batukashmak talea.
Just do your part.
Tune hudu. Rananu prata donko shirkasha. Tum apike.
Let's see this dragon. Ooh, very scary. Ooh. Take that and that. Big lizard. Big monkey lizard. It's done, and the great beast is dead, to my shame. I denied him a final fight, but we honored the memory to make amends. Thank you for my aid, for your aid, Yeoman. You have earned a share of the victory. Thanks, we did what had to be done. And I get a pearl that I needed. And they gain the level. Nice.
now that must have worked.
Let's clean the body. Probably Bastila's father is in here. Okay, chewed human corpse. Medpack, credits, blaster rifle, Jedi Master Robe. Okay, let's check this out. Jedi Master Robe, free defense, plus 8 dexterity bonus, plus 2 wisdom, plus 2 charisma, plus 1 constitution, restricted to light side, regenerate force points 1. Members of the order typically wear plain or unassuming garments, but Jedi Masters also know the importance of adequate protection when great challenges must be surmounted. Nice, look at this! Yeah! Super strong, super naked. Okay, dark side robes, plus 2 wisdom, strength and charisma. Light side, wisdom, charisma and constitution. Okay, maybe hair robes are better. Bastila robes, 3 plus 1 charisma, force resist. No, I think the dark side robes are better. Okay, and I can level her up. Attributes. Let's give you what's recommended. Wisdom. Let's give you 1 more strength. Skills. treat injury, and let's give you more awareness. Feats, master sense, immunity paralysis. Let's give her improved flurry. Okay, you can have more healing. Candorous. What should I give you? Constitution, skills, feats, master power blast. Nice. Okay, Bastila. Now you have a bonus to your strength. Very good. Crystallophalia, Chut Wheeler Corpse, Nerve Amplifier Belt. What's over here? Crystal Violet. And here's the holocron. Okay. Star map.
Anybody else get the feeling that finding this star map in the back of this Krayt Dragon's cave is more than just a coincidence?
The star map is an artifact of the dark side. The Krayt Dragon may have been drawn here by its dark power, only to be enslaved by it.
Now that we've got what we came for, we should probably move on. Can't say I'm gonna miss this bit of the road.
Don't be too harsh, Candorous. 2000 experience. Nice. Nice, and here's Calo Nord, right on time. Okay, so let's check this out. Check this out. Got pretty nice stats. Let's check Joanni, Strange Stowaway, HK 47, Bastila. Apparently Bastila is still playing the role of mentor. She has been studying your progress carefully and much to say about your actions and the peril of the dark side. Candorous. Candorous told the Draven and the forces destroyed the Mandalorian weaponry and exiled them, scattering them across the Outer Rim. He thinks that now, with you, he might find worthy opponents once again. You might try to talk to him again. Bastila's mother. Bastila agreed to consider her mother's request to locate her father's body and recover his holocron. It should be out in the Tatooine desert, likely near wherever Krayt Dragon exists. Though Bastila did not promise that she would give her father's holocrons to her mother, even if she did find it. Wait, what is the fair trade? The Jawas, okay. Let's talk to Bastila.
How can I help?
Do you want to talk?
About my mother? I'm unsure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing.
Why didn't you ask about her sickness?
I have my doubts as to whether she's actually sick.
She certainly seemed to upset you.
I told you that my mother and I never got along. Obviously that has not changed. And now father is dead. That leaves a hurt inside you just can't imagine. I haven't seen him in so long. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's keep going.
Okay.
How can I help? Then I suggest we move on.
Let's talk to Candorous.
Yeah, what do you want? What? You think I...
Okay. Let's deal with Calo Nord, finally.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end.
I see you brought some backup, Calo. Realized we were a bit too much to handle on your own, huh?
You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
Hold on, Calo. Maybe you can work out a deal.
Sorry, I'm not in this for the credits. You're the only ones who've ever gotten away from me. I've got a rep to protect. Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
Okay, showtime. So let's do some buffing. Improve energy. Night speed. Night valor. Use the energy shield.
Huh?
You use the energy shield.
Yes?
Bastila use energy shield and use force shield. And burst of speed. Okay, so what I will do here? Make Bastila throw some lightsabers.
Huh?
You can throw some frag grenades, concussion grenades, thermal detonator, and use some of this. And I will use affliction. Immune, okay.
Die!
Let's kill him. Come on, don't heal. Stop healing. Yeah! Nice, nice, nice. 2,000 credits, free thermal detonator, concussion grenade, antidote, nerve amplifier belt, internal battle implant, Verpin shield, Mandalorian heavy pistol, 2 Mandalorian heavy pistol, Calo Nord's battle armor, advanced biostabilizer mask. Very nice catch. So let's check this out. Advanced bio, mind affecting poison, pass 1 or save, similar to the advanced bio stabilizer implant. This mask analyzer circulation patterns through the skin, monitors the breathing for chemical sensors and reaction through the eye movement. Its additional effects is nearly complete. Okay. So this is immunity to poison affecting. This is Mandalorian shield. I think Calo Nord is better shield. Upgrade it is better. 9+1, immunity to cold, fire, sonic, upgradable. Commissioned by Calo Nord, this armor was based on heavily modified Mandalorian designs. This maker was killed to appease Nord's ego, ensuring his suit would forever be unique. Nice, nice. And this is very good energy shield. So let's give him the Sith one for now. And cool mask, okay.
What can I do?
I'm here.
And now I can equip double Mandalorian heavy pistols. Look at this. Very cool. Very, very cool. So now what I will do here, I will go to the Sun People Enclave. And I will... Oh, yeah! Here is the mine that I was looking for. Get enough awareness now. Nice. Okay. So let's return this. Let's teleport back. I want to see if there's some scenario that pops up. I think there's one in Kashyyyk. Okay, let's talk to this shop owner. Tell me what you have for sale. Unitas brand. This blaster rifle, very good. Mandalorian heavy. Awareness. Buff and shield. Karkan. Enchantment. Okay, what I will do now, go on my ship. There is this Gizka over here. Let's... Okay, remove... Where is the Bandak? Remove Bandak upgrades. Let's check HK47 upgrade. Ion. And damage. And chance to... This. Veils armor. Plus 1 attack. Okay. And Calo Nord's armor. Calo Nord's armor. Plus 3 defense, immunity to critical hits, mind affecting. Very nice armor.
Yeah, what do you want?
Have you seen all this Gizka on the ship?
So deal with it. Why are you asking me about it?
Oh, so I asked. Damn. Okay. Let's take... I've got almost all my companions. Let's take him and Kaf. Okay, Kaf, you can have the better armor, Davik's armor. Looks a lot better now. And you can have 1 point in treat injury. And what else you should have? This one. More levels. Let's give you... It doesn't need charisma and wisdom. What's recommended? Strength. Let's give him constitution. Skills, more treat injury, feats. Let's give him this one. Master toughness. Hey, and now you can have one Mandalorian. You can have the Mandalorian one. Mandalorian heavy pistol, and for the second one, arcane and blaster. Very nice, doing good damage here. And you can have dexterity bonus. You can have dexterity bonus, why not? And I can give him immunity to critical hits. But this looks cooler.
I'm here.
Okay. So let's go over here. What do I want to do now? What? Forgive me for the intrusion, human. May send it back. I believe you dropped this datapad. I didn't drop anything. Thanks. Okay, he gave me a datapad. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. Datapad. The datapad contains a record of Calo Nord trophy kills. No, not that one. The datapad contains detailed description of you and Bastila. No. The datapad contains a single short cryptic message that General Aradan say to see Holas on Manan. Come alone or not at all. Okay. So I have the General Aradan quest. Twi'lek named Sandy Vec has given you a datapad. He claims you dropped on the datapad an cryptic message. The General Order may see Hollis and Manon, or not see it all. Ah, but I wanted to give let's get Bastila over here. Let's talk to Bastila mother about the holocron. Save, yoink.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before I left for the Order, but I do. You were the one who pushed Father to go on one treasure hunt after the other. You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now, for both our benefit.
Maybe you should listen to what she has to say.
You don't know her. My mother is notoriously deceptive when she wants something. Why should she have the holocron?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother.
Maybe one of you should be the first to give the other a break.
You're right. It shames me, but I find it difficult to let go of the past. I'm sorry, Mother.
I was hard on you, dear. I wasn't a very good mother to you. I know that. Your father loved you so. He wanted you to be just like him. He wanted to take you on his hunts, but I said they were too dangerous.
Yet you let your husband go on this dangerous expedition.
I always tried to keep him from the dangerous ones, but he would have none of it. It was a reckless life we led. Always moving. I didn't want that for you.
So that's why you gave me to the Order?
What do your father and I have to show for all those years of hunting?
Nothing.
That was no life for anyone. Especially not someone as gifted as you, your father. He spent all his last years trying to pay for my treatments. That's why he went for the pearls. I begged him not to, but...
Your treatments?
I'm dying, Bastila. I did not lie about that. It's been a long time in the coming, and there's really nothing that can be done anymore. I told your father to let me go, but you know how he was. Stubborn, like you.
I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't know what to say.
Keep the holocron, Bastila. It would do me good to know you have it. This talking to you. This is what I really needed before
I know. Thank you. I'm glad we talked too.
Well, you said you had important business, and you were never one to mince words. You there. You take care of my daughter, you hear me?
Bastila can take care of herself.
So could her father. That doesn't mean she doesn't need help now and again.
Where are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Here, take these 500 credits. That's all I have.
It better not be my 500 credits.
I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again, when we can talk.
All right, I will. You do what you have to, Bastila.
Oh, that's heartwarming. That's awesome.
And I'm proud.
I'll try.
That's
Farewell,
awesome. Nice. Let's talk to Bastila.
How can I help?
So, do you feel better now?
Yes. It brought me a lot of peace. More than I thought it would have. Thank you for urging me toward it. After all my training, I would have thought it would have been easier. Apparently, I still have much to learn. How can I help?
Why did the Council send me with you on this mission?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris proved that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. and there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
It just seemed odd they would send me off without a master to guide me.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling that there's more going on than I know.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I'm still not convinced.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Oh great, another lecture. This never gets old.
I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
What can I say? It's fun.
Fun? Fun? Driving me insane is your idea of a good time?
Careful, remember your self-control.
I must admit, I simply don't know how to deal with someone like you. I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come on, come, let's move on. There's much to be done. How can I help?
Okay, so I've got Bastila quest. You've asked Bastila why the Jedi Council sent the two of you, neither fully trained, on the dangerous mission. Based on her answer, Bastila either has blind faith in the Council or she simply prefers to avoid the questions.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you want to talk? You got pretty upset the last time we spoke.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the Battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
Maybe if you pull yourself together, you won't be so useless.
You don't exactly pull any punches, do you? Not that I don't deserve it, I suppose. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
You sure have.
Well, I guess I should be at least a little pleased that I haven't lost my touch. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
I don't know, maybe you should work for it a bit.
Oh, I don't know if I like the sound of that.
Don't you want me to accept your apology?
I don't know. What am I gonna have to do for it?
I can kiss him. Blow away the bad guy, save the damsel in distress as usual. Just a little kiss, how about it?
I really think that we should, just get going.
I was only joking, Kaf, relax.
I'm sorry. I'm glad things are better between us now. But we should go.
Ooh. Touchy place. Kaf has apologized for his previous behavior and has promised to try not to punish his current companions for the betrayal of people in his past. Whatever he can accomplish or remain has been seen.
Yes, what's on your mind? Sorry.
Okay. Let's talk to Isis. Got the double-bladed.
Bastila, I was wondering
something.
How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you? Were you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. but my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Ender Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
My lightsaber was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
It is. Maybe losing a lightsaber is a side effect of a battle meditation.
This is no laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, Carth. Though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
Yeah, you do that. Let's talk to Isis. I think I should ask for more. Persuade, you know the rescue was worth more. Good luck. Nice.
Oh, good hunting out there.
Nice. Let's go kill some beasts. I'm about to betray the Sun People, if you must know.
Bastila, did you ever think about training all the Jedi who were running off to follow Revan and Malak when they went to fight the Mandalorians?
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. My battle meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then I had the wisdom to obey the will of the Council. Unlike Revan.
I guess. Still, do you ever wonder if things could have been different? Would Revan and Malak still have been corrupted if the Council had supported them instead of dragging its feet?
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the Council. Your Republic saw only the threat of the Mandalorians, but the wisdom of the Masters saw beyond.
Such great wisdom. Sounds like you're just making excuses, Bastila.
There was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
So you're saying we should have done nothing? Just let the Mandalorians conquer us unopposed? I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
We did not abandon you, but the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly. In time, we would have aided you against the Mandalorians, but you couldn't wait. Revan and Malak offered a quicker answer, and the Republic chose to walk the easy path rather than the path of wisdom. Now we see the results all around us. You asked me if I think things could have been different. I know they could have. If Revan had only listened to the Council, millions of innocent people would still be alive.
Yeah, right, and every single one of them would have been speaking Mandalorian. I think we're done here. Let's just get back to the task at hand.
Yeah, I think I agree with Carth.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Let's go get the other beast. How does it call this beast? What do you call them? You call them Desert Weird.
How'd you like that?
Nice experience. Nice experience. Okay, before I go off to other planets, let's finish the side quests that I have over here. I have a few things I need to do over here. First, to give the pearl to the Sun People, hear their history, and then destroy them and take everything back and gain a lot of experience. Then talk with Griff. Buy some good weapons and go to Yavin 4 to sell all my crap and buy some very nice equipment. So that's what I've got to do right now. Probably a mine over here. Yeah. I will use sell this mine or use them on enemies. Okay, for the next part, I need HK and what else? Zalbar. Okay, HK, you got another level. Attributes. Recommended. Let's do the dexterity. Skills. Repair. Fits. Battle logic upgrade. What should I give you? Improved sniper shot. Yeah, that's great. Advanced computer use. Let's give you plus sensor. Demolition or awareness. Let's give him awareness. Okay. And Zalbar, more strength, treat injury, repair, demolition and awareness. He's got this one, this Zalbar one, defense bonus. Against human. This is more attack. Let's equip this and give him more defense. Cool.
I'm here.
Okay, let's do this. I'm going to betray them. I'm going to betray the chief. First of all, let's talk to him. This is a lot of experience over here. First of all,
query. What do you wish to...
I want information on the Sun People culture.
Protocol. This will be a very sensitive topic, Master. You will want to be careful with your questions or risk offending him. Not that is much of a worry.
Tell me the history of your clan.
Translation. You have been told that to be considered worthy of hearing the histories, you need to bring him a dragon pearl from a crate. Translation. He says the discussion is closed and...
Okay, here's the dragon pearl.
Translation. Translation. He is stupefied, Master. He never thought you could return with such an item. Such a thing has not been done in many years. Translation. He will allow you to meet the storyteller, but also gives a warning. If you dare to repeat the histories incorrectly, you will be killed. Translation. The storyteller will be
No, you would be
one
killed.
of the rooms here in the Enclave. He seems to think this is a great honor for you, Master.
Tell me farewell.
Trans
Free to leave. Now I can speak with the storyteller.
Translation. He identifies himself as the storyteller, Master. He has been told of your warrior skills and will speak.
I'm honored. Ask him about what he records.
Translation. There is only one accepted history, passed orally to each successive. Translation. A book or datapad can be taken away, cheapening the value of what it contains. To commit it to paper or storage is to remove it from the...
Sorry. What topics can I choose from?
Translation. Translation. You may choose to hear the history, or you may choose not to. Their history is a single entity that cannot... Translation. The only exception is in continuing the tales once they have begun.
Begin the history.
Translation. It begins with the ancient times. They were not sand people, for there was no sand. The land was green with life, and they walked without wrappings. Translation. Though the land was beautiful, they lived apart from the land. They built their walls high and saw beyond the horizon. They dared to reach the stars. Translation. There are no words for how long ago this was. It was before the outsiders, before the abduction, before the cities fell, before the builders.
The builders. Continue with the story.
Translation. Translation. His arrogant people touched the stars, and this sin drew the attention of the builders. The builders did not touch the stars, they lashed them to millstones. Translation. Great demons of metal stripped the world of its riches, until all that was left was the green of the ground. The great cities were lifted away. Translation. Those that had used the wealth were taken along with it. Transgressors abducted to serve past the sky, seeding the stars with penitent, adaptable slaves.
Continue.
Translation. Translation. There came a time when the builders were also judged for their crimes. After generations, a plague weakened them, and the time of the Great War began. Translation. The builders faltered, and his people realized why they had been punished, so that they understood the crime, and would now strike down the greater offender. Translation. They worked chaos in the machines, so they destroyed themselves. The builders fought back, laying waste to the green that had been misused with fire from above. Translation. Soil became glass, grinding to sand, but the fight was long planned, and his people were safe. Deep in cave homes carved from valley wall, they were free.
So that's why there's so much sand. That's nice lore of the Tatooine.
Translation. Editing, if I may, Master. This section of his tale details several millennia of the long walk, their nomadic wanderings as they accept their identity in a desert world. Rather than strain my circuits on his dialect, might we just assume there was much fighting over who has the biggest Bantha and move on to more recent things?
If you can gently encourage that, go ahead.
Translation. Translation. The tribes spread far, distant from each other, but all as sand people, and all cherished the land that remained. The sand would not be misused. Translation. Then machines fell from the stars again, outsiders like you that brazenly walked apart from the land. And greater still was the insult to come. Translation. These outsiders reminded them of their past transgression, of the time when they too walked apart from land. The outsiders, your kind, looked like their ancient abducted. Translation. So it is to the current sons that the Sand People hate all outsiders and give them no footing. You come again, time after time, adaptable slaves to the machine.
Is there anything further?
Editing. The last 1,000 years are full of conflicts with different groups of attempted planetary settlers, all of whom are poorly described, long dead, and likely untraceable. I believe I have truncated it down to the usable bits in what was already said. I hope it is enough, Master.
I'll return later.
Translate.
Okay, so that was some nice lore. What I will do now is go to here. Ignores you. What I will do here, use the buffs.
On it. Done.
And aggravates them to attack me. I want all the experience for myself. All of it. I want to see if there is chieftain gaffy stick. That's it to attack. No, it's not that kite.
I'm here.
Doing loads of damage. Loads. Let's go counterclockwise. Clockwise. One shot. One shot. One kill. Each gaffy stick is more money from Zerka, so that's nice. That's nice. Very nice experience. How much for the next level?
Now
1500. Raitos Gaddafi. Let's check this out. Radius Gaddafi. Gaddafi. 6 to 13 plus 5 attack. This may have been belonged to a Sand People warrior famous among his kind for killing a young Jedi, but the one tribe that kept the oral history of this event was wiped out long ago. That's good. That's very nice. Yeah.
I'm here.
Let's use Master Healing. Quickly heal all the damage. Use shield. Use shield. You can use debuff on him.
Now that must
Nice stuff, nice man. Blaster, moisturizer, Great Dragon Pearl. I'm going to earn loads of money from this. Nice experience, nice money, nice stuff. Got the Great Dragon back. Okay, I can leave now. What I will do now? Let's get back. To Anchorhead. We some of the mines. What is this? More attacks. But I'm done with it. Okay, this is time to stop the recording. I have to stop the recording. But let's just return. All the way back to Anchorhead. Save and then stop the recording. More Sand People attack.
Now that's
Don't see, okay. So let's deal with the beast over here. Gain the experience to level up and then save and stop the recording. Advanced ray. Let's use usable. Let's use the advanced repair kit.
Droid efficiency at its best. Prejudice to maximum.
Come on, HK, you can do it! Nice one. Okay, let's do just a quick level up before I end this recording. Okay, let's gain one more in Persuade and treat injury, and let's one more in awareness, I think. Fits. Okay. And what shall I take? To weapon fighting. Level 3 implant. I think we'll take more damage reduction. Powers, okay. And I think I can get Plague. Plague causes the target to suffer or deathly ill from poison, losing 12 points from each physical attribute, 1 point every second, over 12 seconds. Target is also slowed for the duration. Plague has a DC of 100, making it impossible to save against its effects. This power does not affect droids. Nice. Nice. Okay, this is a good places any to stop. Mikasa 16. Thank you very much for watching. We'll continue this on the next one. See you then. Bye bye.